Oh my goodness.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 9th.
Oh, that's why I get tired. I was like, where does Dinner Thieves get tired?
He said gay and happy.
No. I'm just saying to you, look.
Yo, Shay Jackson like, that's why I get invited to Puff Party.
A long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of dude, take me. That's still what a guy says to a girl.
But you've been getting that for over a decade. I remember when you...
Oh my good sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay. And happy you are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in the J. He said gay and happy. No, I'm just saying to you, like, that's why I get invited to P party. I'm a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man. Before I do something, you going to make me mess up the wedding. Oh, that's a nice gesture. Let me get out. No, do you take me? What a guy says to a girl. You've been getting that for over a decade. I remember when you say following the lawsuit brought forth by Cassie Ventura against Diddy, alleging a slew of disturbing accusations, including ABC violence and trafficking attention, has shifted to a resurfaced video featuring singer Jaguar Wright. In the video, Ray, known for her outspokenness about the music industry's darker facets, makes startling claims regarding Diddy's past. She asserts that Diddy served as Clive Davis's purported slave, suggesting he was groomed by the legendary music executive for that purpose, and tasked with recruiting other young artists for Davis's SSENU gratification. Additionally, Wright alleges Diddy's involvement in the death of Christopher Wallace, famously known as the Notorious Big, and insinuates a clandestine relationship between Diddy and singer-actor Christopher Williams. While these claims remain unverified, and neither Diddy nor Davis have offered official responses, they have ignited controversy and speculation among fans and critics alike. We in the office in the Westwood Interscope office, I walked into Jimmy's office. I didn't have to knock on the door. We were having a conversation. And he overheard somebody say something he probably shouldn't have heard. He continued, he said, I'm here because Clive Davis told me that him and Puffy's real tight. And lovers, so I thought he was talking like they got love for each other. I'm like, all right. He said, nah, they are lovers. And I'm like, why do you keep saying that? He concluded. Sue Knight continues to make waves in the podcasting realm, dropping a surprising claim on the latest episode of Collect Call with Sue Knight, released on Tuesday, March 26, via Dave May's Breakbeat Media. In this episode, the former Death Row Records executive alleges that Jimmy Iovine disclosed the true nature of the relationship between Diddy and Clive Davis. He came out early in his career, before his first album, came out and spoke about his sexuality, having had a bisexual relationship, if you with another man. And you recently in your book talked about experimenting at one stage in your life with bisexuality, and we talked about what made you decide to do it, and your thoughts about Frank Ocean doing it. And can you tell the audience what you thought about Frank Ocean doing it? And did he inspire you to do it? I was very gratified that the hip-hop community embraced Frank Ocean after he revealed his sexuality. They did it with understanding and support and warmth. And it really impressed me and continues to impress me. As far as myself is concerned, I was totally straight until through my second marriage. I've got 4 kids and grandkids, according to Knight. The revelation occurred during a conversation in the Westwood Interscope office. He recounts entering Iovine's office unannounced and overhearing a conversation that sheds light on Diddy and Davis's relationship. Knight claims that Iove conveyed Davis's assertion that he and Diddy were more than just close associates, implying a romantic involvement. Knight initially interpreted this as a deep friendship, but was taken aback when Iovine clarified that they were actually romantically involved during last month's podcast episode, Sub Night. echoed a similar assertion regarding the relationship between Russell Simmons and the late Andrew Harrell, an executive at Uptown Records Night, suggested that these industry figures don't identify as gay, but rather engage in relationships with women while having hidden interactions with each other. He elaborated that these men justify their actions as merely having fun, despite displaying a bive behavior towards women, expanding on his point. Knight referenced the dynamic between Andrew Harrell and Russell Simmons, associating their collaborations with Uptown and Def Jam with what he described as freaky activities. He hinted at Puffy's involvement, suggesting that Harrell facilitated his introduction to the industry. Knight emphasized the need to address such behaviors, while cautiously using the term allegedly to avoid legal repercussions. 50 Cent continues to take jabs at Diddy without relenting. The 48-year-old rapper previously ridiculed the bad boy mogul, suggesting he won't take home any Grammy Awards, sharing a screenshot of a report stating that Puff Daddy won't be attending the prestigious event. Fifth mockingly advised him to reconsider, doubting he'd receive any trophies, with a hearty laugh, despite earning his first Grammy nod in 20 years for his 2023 album. The Love album, Off the Grid. Diddy's camp confirmed his absence from the ceremony on February 4th, continuing his barrage of jabs at Diddy. 50 Cent has aimed once again, this time amid the fallout from allegations of sad and physical abuse leveled against Diddy by his ex-girlfriend Cassie in November 2023, alongside claims from other women. Okay, Maywell, you don't know the preacher that was seen with Diddy at one of the parties that Cat Williams says, "I don't care whether you're TD Jack." Or ditto, yeah, he was the truth coming out 2024. Listen again. This is allegedly, that's what he's saying. Your thoughts on this story here. So it wasn't just this guy that was saying it. Lil Rod, the former producer, filed the lawsuit. And he said every room in Diddy's mansions were wired with cameras, their videotapes were hot. And then at the end of the day, you wake up the next morning, what did I do? And then they have compromising material on you. And then they can guide your career, they could kill your career. But they got you. And it wasn't just people in the music business. As you said, there were athletes, there were celebrities, there were politicians, people from the royal family. And we were also told by the former bodyguard that Diddy was an FBI informant. So he was a snitch. The Inda Club rapper, not one to shy away from controversy, made an audacious offer to purchase Diddy's Revolt network. Following his resignation as chairman amidst the scandal, via X, formerly known as Twitter, 50 Cent boldly declared his interest, suggesting that impending departures from major sponsors like Cadillac and he would significantly devalue the network. "I'll buy that from you, Playboy, for the low, because you know Cadillac and he going to pull out," he remarked, injecting his signature humor into the situation. "I'll give you a few dollars for it, now sell it to me. And then we can be friends, I'm serious, call my phone." But the drama doesn't end there. In a startling turn, 50 Cent raised eyebrows by insinuating Diddy's involvement in the murder of Tupac Shakur, particularly following allegations by Dwayne Keith D. Davis that Puff had placed a bounty on the legendary rapper's head during a recent performance. The Get Rich or Die Tryin' artist admitted to seeking therapy to cope with the weight of his own words, suggesting a profound inner struggle. "I have been talking to a therapist to try to help me with the shot I have been saying," he confessed to the crowd. "It's some crazy shot on my mind. Maybe I said that ___ about Puffy because he got Tupac killed." If you've ever wondered about the origins of Diddy and Davis's connection, look no further. In a recent episode of the Rock and Roll High School podcast, hosted by Pete Gunnar, iconic music executive Clive Davis recounted a pivotal encounter that led him to embrace hip-hop music, courtesy of a young Sean Combs. Reflecting on the moment, Davis revealed Puffy was 23 years old, and "I knew the artists that I had, Arthur D. and Whitney, were of one particular genre." He explained how, despite the success of acts like Lafis Records, there was a recognition of the burgeoning hip-hop movement. Davis and Lou Reed agreed on the need for someone deeply connected to the streets of the time. Diddy was a driven up-and coming figure in the music industry, having honed his craft under Andrew Harrell at Uptown Records, collaborating with Davis, marked a turning point for Sean Puffy Combs, leading to the establishment of his own Bad Boy Entertainment label. Clive Davis also said, "When I met with Puffy, he articulated that hip-hop should be part of the top 40 mainstream, and that the business would change in the future." The buzz surrounding Suckin's Prison podcast continues to escalate as each episode unveils more jaw-dropping revelations. In a recent installment of Collect Call with Sej Night listeners, we're left reeling by an unexpected bombshell involving Diddy and Clive Davis Knight, recounted a clandestine meeting at Interscope, where Jimmy Iovine perhaps inadvertently spilled shocking news that he wasn't meant to hear despite the secrecy surrounding the revelation. Iovine shared it with Knight, leaving audiences stunned by the unfolding drama. The grapevine isn't just buzzing about Davis. Even Meek Mill is tackling gay rumors swirling around Diddy, expressing concern about the impact on his 12-year-old son. Amidst the roaming rumors surrounding Diddy, Meek Mill has also addressed gay rumors linked to the music mogul, taking to Twitter on Monday, April 8th. Meek directly tackled the issue, expressing disbelief in any stories involving Diddy due to his past experiences with false allegations. He stressed his readiness to defend himself against assault and voiced frustration over the confusion it's causing. His young son Meek's tweet responded to a fan's mention of a debunked claim.